Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest IV with me, Get Daved. So, last time we got put in jail. Just trying to come up with a nice way of saying that, but we've proved our innocence by beating up the guy who did steal the thing that put us in jail, so hopefully we didn't just get guilty of assault. There were 4 of us and only 1 of him. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you were right. Yay! And we get to keep it forever. Yes, previously we just had the Thief's Key and the penultimate key. Now we have the actual ultimate key. Yep. Alright. Now that we have the ultimate key, we're actually going to do a little bit of unlocking prison doors. To be blunt. But first things first. Heyo! I'm a big fan of the Zenithian gear. I think it looks so cool. And yeah, that was a 27-point jump on that. So the hero's defense is friggin' off the charts. Everybody else is quite a ways back. Alright, and now with... what else you got? There we go. With this, Ragnar also has respectable stats now. Oh, that's too bad. I don't think... Sorry, I just noticed one other thing I could do. We don't actually need to have it on somebody. Alright, I guess we need to free Torneko. Oh my. Haha, hey, we thought about it. However, you are footing the bill for the ship, so... Hey, be free! There's 3 rooms under the castle. Oh, there's a flame claw in it. We already have it. You're very terrible at your job. Alright. If there's cell doors, I always suggest you use nose for treasure. You never know what you might find. Speaking of finding things... I guess I'll go in order on the zoom list, but there's a bunch of places we need to go, and it's pretty easy to forget all. At least some of them. Alright. 1. I seem to remember these being kind of crappy. Oh, and prayer ring. They're nice to have. They're kind of an insurance policy. If you use it, way back in Chapter 2 I was talking about magic water, and I did mention prayer rings briefly. So you can use them multiple times. And they'll restore 15 to 20 MP about. How many multiple times you can use them is somewhat random. Alright, where are we looking for? Hey, you were mean to Torneko back in the day. Well, I hope so too. Wiser than his old man, anyway. Alright. One other important thing to do. 4 treasures in here. Some of them are pretty lame. Yep. Yep. Run! Run, get Dave, run. Subtract 10 points if you thought that was a reference to Forrest Gump. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you can run in front of these guards and when you can't. That's the one I'm looking for. There we go. And I guess we'll talk to this guy, see what he's up to. Oh, what are the odds? Well, he's in jail too. So nothing there was that exciting. But I'm gonna head out on foot. Oh, you know what? We'll use the holy water we just picked up. We use this horse manure as well. Alright, that should keep the monsters away. Who aren't dangerous, per se. But they're lame fights, so I want to keep them at bay. So down in this basement, there's actually an extremely good item. No. There we go. Now the Icicle Dirk kind of occupies it's in a bit of an awkward spot. The hero can use it, but we already purchased a Dragon's Bane. But we can give it to Ragnar. He's the other person who can use it. So yet again, Ragnar's actually really statistically starting to look quite good. Yay. Well, that's two worst possible outcomes. There we go. Mina knows where it's at. The Icicle Dirk, if you use it as an item in battle, will also cast Crackle, which is pretty good. And unfortunately you can't zoom to Lakanaba, so that's why we had to do the walk here. If you could zoom to Renar, which is just across the stream there, would have been alright, but you can't. I think the next one is in Porthrunel? Some of them are more obscure than others. Like this one, always visiting Porthrunel at night we are. Yeah, there's the ghost in here. Well, thanks for that. Alright, the Massacre Sword. Now, it's cursed, so don't equip it. Not that you can anyway. Maybe Ragnar could. Yeah, there we go. And it's really, really strong. But don't equip it, whatever you do. But if you use it as an item in battle, it casts Kasap, so that's pretty good. It's maybe worth keeping around just for that. You can also sell it off for, I think, mediocre money. Most cursed stuff doesn't sell for that much. Nope. Well, thanks for that. Parthenia I don't think has anything. We can use the warp gate near it, though. There is a little something to do here. And there's the jail down here. Always the jails. Well, That's true. Oh yeah. Hey buddy. Now that we've... Nice. Now that we have assembled the chosen ones, we probably should go visit that prophetess. Here we go. We've assembled the 7 lights. Let me tell you, that freaked the hell out of me as a kid. This game actually had many parts that terrified me. Alright, well, she's gone. Next up. Think we're okay? Think we're okay? Oh yeah, saying get Davidsburg. Yeah, we could develop that if that's what we were into. Temporal. Good Strathbale. There is a jail there. I forget if there's anything in it, but we might as well check. That's a well. There we go. This is the jail. Alright, Tornado. Any point looking? Yeah, of course. Right on. I was prepared for a horse manure, so... Alright, we're starting to get near the end of the Zoom list now. Femaskara, we already checked out. Rose Hill, I think, is taken care of. Riverton, there's nothing left in. Alright. Gonna zoom to Minikin's Dominion. And then we are most definitely staying at the inn. It's also been a while since I saved my game. I should probably do something about that. Splendid! Staff of Divine Wrath. It's alright. Kerplunk Bracers are... well, they raise your defense by 15, so that part's nice. Now, this makes it look really terrible, but she does have the Magma Staff, which is really, really quite good. See? It's 2 better than a Holy Lance. And if you use it, it casts a whoosh, so that's nice. That's kind of a bad price, but I'll take it. So the Kerplunk Bracer, when you die, if you have it equipped, the item gets destroyed, but it casts Kerplunk, which will completely deplete the caster, but revive everybody else. So it's a good disaster prevention policy. Also, it comes to my attention that I could have probably zoomed here a more direct route. Either way, I'm gonna get off here and start exploring. One of the few parts of the world we haven't visited yet. You know, the enemies are roughly on par with what we've been taking care of already. Tornado? Oh, my. I play a little game with myself every time. Where I try to guess who's going to get the level up. And I'm going to change the lineup here, too. The hero, you're in. Elena's a shoo-in. And Ragnar, I think, for here. And then we'll bring Nina along for support. Because she has the ability to revive. Oh, good. I wanted a rematch with these sorts of enemies. We're also getting very near the point where we're going to want stiletto earrings for Elena. I want you guys to reflect on the first time I encountered those enemies. We're a little bit stronger now. A little bit better equipment. Alright, I recommend coming here if you have the Karstaway Stone, which we got quite a while ago. Oh man, that was with holy water? Okay. The enemies here can be a little nasty, but this is yet another short cave. We'll expect about 3 floors. Finish him! They have pretty good HP. There we go. And all because I thought there might be a treasure over there. Alright, we walk up right to the water and recall the Karstaway Stone had the magical property of absorbing copious amounts of water. It had the copious property of absorbing magical amounts of water. Alright, now that we got our Moses on, in we go. Now this area should technically be filled with water still, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Sands of Time are it's a completely optional item. You can use it and it will restart an encounter to the exact conditions you were under when it began. And that's how useful it is. Now, did that get rid of the Sands of Time? No, good. I like to keep them on the hero for basically the entire game. So it's only useful in battle, but it's pretty useful. Oh, good. I wonder if Ragnar's smart enough to use his item. As a matter of fact, let's just... I'm going to switch one thing up because I got an idea. None of that will work. I still don't have Zap. This is awesome. Alright, only using items, Final Fantasy I style. Maybe I would have been better off just using the Sphere of Silence. Well, partial success. Maybe swapping Ragnar out for a faster character would have been a good idea. Oh well. They're vicious little things. Okay. Probably a mini medal. Yeah. There's a couple of those in this cave. So we can get a Kerplunk Bracer now, which incidentally was not in the original game. Bloody Blades. I think that, well, no, those mini demons were pretty nasty before. Alright. Can't say I was a huge fan of that either. They did 89 damage to the hero. Normally they do 1. Insulatal? Nope. I also haven't explained what we're in this cave for, aside from the fact that we can explore it now that we have the ultimate key. That's not a bad idea. The nice thing is we can still do pretty good damage even though they've buffed themselves up quite nicely. Alright. So, Dun Plunderin was the pirate-founded city. And that's where we got the Karstaway Stone from as well. Oh. The Death Mask. So that looks pretty good, right? 255 is its defense power. It's trouble. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. I think it permanently confuses your character, or it might reduce your defense to 0. I forget which. Either way, it's horrible. Anyway, the people in Dun Plunderin, if you remember, they mentioned there was a pretty good thing in the cave. One liquid metal sword, which is really good. We haven't gotten any liquid metal equipment yet, but trust me, it'll be worth it. I kind of don't know which way to go. This will be short. Lag. And honestly, we've seen the majority of the cave at this point. We're on, I think, the second lowest floor. And the final floor doesn't have that much going on. Alright, I also don't have to bother scouting one of those alternate pathways. Nice. Oh, this party's so good. Alright, this is the final level. There's just not much here except for one really good item. So, for now, I think I'm gonna equip it on the hero. And I'm gonna give the Dragon's Bane to Ragnar. Now, a surprisingly large number of people can use the liquid metal sword. The hero, Ragnar, Mina, Kirill, and Torneko can all use it. So, that part's nice. You bet. The drawback is... well, I mean, it's all good. That choice can be a little complicated. For example, there's the Miracle Sword is also really good. It's got an attack power of 100, and the damage you deal with it, 1/6 of that will be healed back to you for every hit you inflict. So that's a really good item too. And the hero, Ragnar, Torneko, and Kirill can use it, but Mina can't. So that puts you in the situation where you kind of think, well, we could give the liquid metal sword to Mina, but Mina will spend most of her turns in important fights, you know, healing and stuff, or casting Insulatal, or things like that. So by that, reasoning you shouldn't give her such a good weapon, but then it's a 67 attack point drop from that to her next best weapon, which is the Magma Staff, which she has right now. So it's a bit of an awkward situation. You can't go wrong giving it to Ragnar, but we're going to have it on the hero for now, which is another can't go wrong choice. I'm just going to explore the rest of the map real quick. Actually, no, there's no point in doing that. You dead. Alright, in the next video, we're going to do some exploration from Endor. You may remember when we were in Rose Hill, they talked about the Mod Rod and the Endor Royal Crypt. Well, that's where we're going next. So we'll just stay at the inn here. I'm probably going to save off camera. And next time we'll be going for the Royal Crypt, and there's some experience points to be had there. I'll see you there, everybody.